Hi guys. Emotional regulation, consent education, respectful relationships education. All of this has to start young. Practice makes progress. We need to be teaching kids now in pre and primary school how to say no, how to receive a no with respect, how to emotionally regulate, how to be able to name your emotions, what strategies you can use if you're rejected, what strategies you can use if you're incredibly angry, what strategies you can use if you're hurt and frustrated. Consent education, yes, it involves educating kids about what permission is. A big part of it, though, is emotional regulation. So I'm just going to show you very quickly some samples of some of our consent education offerings. This is for stage 3, and these are some of the lessons where we go through and we talk about what are the golden rules of consent. We have a consent song as well, and there's always a consolidating part of our resources. You'll also see that they have the opportunity to work out how to make a decision, the brief, think, act around what you can do when you're not sure about making a decision, and printouts about other ways to say no, because some kids find it hard to be able to say no. As you can see, there's an abundance of activities here as well. What you'll also see is that we have the podcast. The podcast is a free resource. So even if you're watching this and you're not one of our subscribers, I highly recommend that you should become one. If you're not one of our subscribers, we have an award-winning podcast that you could be using. In consent education, we also need to teach kids about power dynamics, about safety networks, how to make a good decision, emotional literacy, naming emotions properly. It's a really key part of it. Also, we need to understand gender and its impact on consent. We need to understand power imbalances and its impact on consent as well. So we teach kids about this. As you can see, all the activities are just put out for teachers to be able to use with their students. We also need to teach kids about respectful communication. So looking at when you hear a no, what can you do? We also need to teach kids the explicit steps of what to do when they hear a no and how to respond respectfully to that as well. So a bit around mindfulness, mindful breathing, abilities to emotionally regulate as well. There is so much here. It's our new platform. It's easy to follow. But what I really hope that if you're watching this far, what I really hope that you're getting is that it's on all of us to teach kids how to emotionally regulate, what consent education is, and what respectful relationships is. At Grow Your Mind, we make it as playful and as age appropriate as possible. So jump in, have a look, and let's all do this together. Okay, bye for now.